What's going on, guys? Awesome back today. I'm going to be giving you guys the best tips you need to be using in Rainbow Six Siege if you want to instantly rank up in ranked. But yeah, today I'm going to be going over the 5 things that are instantly going to help you rank up. Now, I've implemented these all into my games. These are things that I've taken from personal experience from playing this game. Obviously, I'm level like 266. I played for a lot of time, and stuff like that. So, yeah, without further ado, let's get right into the video. Before that, though, make sure you go down to the description, follow my Twitch. I stream over there like every single night. And also, you guys make sure to subscribe and like. And yeah, without further ado, let's get right into the video. All right, so the first tip is going to be you always need to play with the utmost confidence in yourself. Now, what I'm going to say very bluntly, if you don't have confidence in yourself, you're not going to succeed. If you are not confident in yourself at all times, you are not going to succeed. Because think about it. If you are, if you are swinging people and getting into gunfights and you don't believe and you are not confident in yourself that you're going to win that gunfight and then you have the best aim in the world, what is going to happen? You're going to die, right? And obviously, even if you do have all the confidence, you're not going to win every single gunfight, but it is going to make it a lot easier for you to play good and rank up and just get better at the game if you are playing with confidence, right? Imagine it, right? I'm swinging somebody down this, game hallway, right? And I, let's say, have the most confidence in the world. So I'm gonna full swing this, and he's on the stairs, right? And I full swing it, and this dude is pooping his pants, and he has no confidence in himself. He's like, "Oh, I'm gonna die here. I'm gonna die here." And you swing him, and he's scared and nervous, right? You're gonna beat him a lot of the time, 9 times out of 10, right? Obviously, the one time he might hit a lucky headshot, you know what I mean? But at the end of the day, if you do not have confidence in yourself, you're going to go into gunfights, you're going to lose gunfights. You're going to go into games, you're going to lose games. I don't care if you went 0-20 in your first 4 games of getting on. In that 5th game, you should have the confidence that you are a pro player. You should have the confidence that you're Spoit, Shaiko, you're stomping, whoever it may be, bro. Because if you do not have confidence in yourself, you're going to fail. You're going to fail. And confidence is the biggest thing. And it ties in with mental, too. I'm not going to really talk and touch base on mental in this video. So I'll talk about it a little bit now. Your mental and your confidence in yourself are like one of the 2 most important things. Because if you really think about it, bro, if you're getting on the game and you're not confident in yourself and you're talking your mental and you're just mad and you're like, oh, I suck, I suck, I suck, I suck, you're just going to speak that into existence. You know what I mean? Obviously, like I said multiple times, you're gonna die. You're gonna die in games. You're gonna lose rounds and stuff like that. That's just how the game works. Even if you are better than the people you're playing, there's gonna be scenarios in this game and games where, they're just gonna get the upper hand and you're gonna lose a round. But most of the time, if you are confident, if you are not talking your mental, you have a good mental, you're gonna win rounds. You're gonna win more rounds. You're gonna win more games. And that's the key, bro. That is the key. Do you ever see pro players rage when they lose? Do you ever see that when they're on, LAN events or whatever? You don't see them screaming at themselves and then like getting down on themselves, right? What they do is they just brush it off. You know what I mean? They brush it off. You die, whatever. You know what I mean? You start bad, whatever. You can't chalk your mental. You need to stay confident in yourself, and that is one of the biggest tips that you can take from this video. So if you're going to take anything from this video, this is a really small thing that you can just go into games and just do off the bat. You know what I mean? It's not like you have to spend, time doing this every single day. It's not like a warm-up routine or whatever. This is something you can just take into games right now after you're watching this video. You could literally be watching this video in the prep phase, you know what I mean, in the main lobby, go into a game and implement this. So yeah, please be confident in yourself. Just pretend you're like the best player in the lobby every single time you walk into a game, every single time you walk into a gunfight. Pretend you are the best player to ever grace this game. All right, so the next tip I have for you guys is a tip that I have mentioned in many, many, many videos, and I feel like I never do it enough justice. I need to preach it more, and I feel like people don't listen. Is you need to be queuing with other people in this game, and it can be a duo, it can be a trio queue, it could be a 4 queue, it could be a full 5 stack. I do not care what it is, but you should not be solo queuing games if you actually want to rank up in this game. I have solo queued so much, and I'm sure you guys have too, and most of the time, it like 90% of the time, you are gonna get 4 teammates that are equivalent to wet bread. To wet bread. They don't run operators you guys need. They push stupid stuff. They die off spawn, get first picked, put you in bad situations, and just don't help. and then you guys get, demolished, and then you get mad, and then it's just chalked. You chalk your mental, everything's just a disaster. You know what I mean? So, duo, trio, whatever queue. And I, from personal experience, literally, I've stacked a lot. I have played a lot of solo queue. I've trio queued, duo queued, four queued. It is infinitely times better to just have people to play with, because if you really think about it and break it down, is comms, you can strat together and just win more games. You know what I mean? Comms are so important, and people like you just don't know, bro. Like, you don't know. This game is so tactical that you need people to talk to. You need to do that. I'm just kind of blabbering and saying the same stuff over. But yeah, I want you right now. I get, if you are solo queuing and you solo queue and you want to rank up and you say, I don't like talking to people, it is what it is. I used to be in that boat. I didn't really want to talk to anybody, but I wanted to rank up and stuff like that. So finally, I bit the bullet, and let me tell you, it's the best decision I ever made, because I started playing with more people, and it was locks. You know what I mean? So I want you to get over that if that is something for you. And what I want you to do, if you want to find more people, I know it may be hard to find stacks, and I get that, and I get that, I get it. I want you to go now down in my comments below, type your gamer tag, what you play on, and your rank. And I want other people that need other people to play with, or are in the same boat as you, are going to go down in the comments, comment the same thing. If they see you, they're going to comment, hey, do you want to play? Do you want to play? That's what I want you guys to do. I want you guys to just kind of like flood in the comments, find people to play with so you can rank up, because let me tell you, this might be the most important tip on the list, and it doesn't seem like a huge deal, but it is a big deal, because you are only as good as your team is. One person cannot beat 5 people. And that is the biggest thing I need to tell you guys. All right, so the next tip I have for you guys is going to be a little bit less big than the first two, but this is a tip that can really help you win certain maps and just increase the, probability and what you have to win the game. And it is going to be banning certain operators based on what map you're playing. And the biggest thing that I have to say about this is, yes, default bans are always good, right? Jackal, Dokkaebi, if you look at, some Kate on some maps, and then like on the attack side, if you look at like shield play, or, you want to ban like Kapkan Fenrir, more like that, like stuff like that, you know what I mean? If, default bans are good, but if you really break it down, you can ban some certain operators that can help you and put in your advantage. So like, let's say, but like what I mean by this is, I'll put it into terms, is like, let's say we're on Clubhouse. We queue in this Clubhouse, we're banning, we are on the attack side. What are some things we can do to help us win? What are some bans that we can do to help us get these attack rounds early? So then all we need to do is win like one defense, right? Let's say, okay, so obviously attack side, let's maybe ban Azami, because Azami is very strong with holding garage. If they don't have an Azami to hold the garage, and they don't ban Monty, what we can do is just use our Monty to take garage early, go for the plant, take underneath control so we can watch diffuser, get that breach open. Monty can plant, we can watch from the CC breach, and then we have someone under denying so they can't go under in C4. That's an easy way that you can be like, okay, that's why we ban Azami. Let's target ban, because obviously like, you could ban someone like, let's say, Cade, right? And you could help get the wall, but like Azami would be a lot better in that site. You know what I mean? She's very strong on that map and other sites too, not just CCTV and cache, right? Another one would be on Clubhouse banning Mira too. If you are on the attack side first, Mira is extremely good on the gym bedroom and on the basement, especially on the basement. The basement side Mira is very, very good. So if you ban Mira, you're just increasing your chances to help win on the attack side. Because if you really think about it, if you can get 2 of those attacks, you need 2 more defenses to win. Obviously, at that point, then, you're not going to have the operators on the defensive side. But that's the key, right? You want to win as many rounds early, so then they are put under pressure to win rounds and stuff like that. Another example I can think of would be on Organ. You could ban Monty, because if you are defending first on Organ, Monty is super, super strong at taking bunker, right? Bunker control is really easy to take if you have a Monty. Backstairs control is very easy to take if they have a Monty, right? So banning Monty just helps you on that defensive side right out of the bat, so you can win rounds easier. So yeah, I think this is like a very simple one, but it's one that you can really like play to your advantage and is like an underrated tip that you need to be using. All right, so the next tip I have for you guys is going to be take what the other team gives you. And I can't really explain it without giving you like an example. So here's an example of it. Let's say we are again on Chalet, right? And we are attacking the basement site on Chalet. And let's say we want to get the snow garage breach, the main breach, the white wall, the white garage wall. But they are really locking it up. They got a bandit tricking. They got a Tubarão on that. They got a mute. They got a Jagger. They're locking it up, right? And you really want to go that way, right? You really want to go that way. But what a good player and what somebody is going to do there, if they are going to want to win the round, is they're going to want to go to the backside then. Because what is happening is you are taking what the other team gives you, right? If they are hard watching and countering one wall and one side of the site and one bomb site, what you need to do is be like, okay, what they're giving us, they're taking away this, but they're giving us a chance at the wine cellar. So what do we do then? Let's pivot. Let's go have our thermite, open the long angle first. So the one like straight into wine cellar where you can see the whole thing. Let's open that up, and then let's open the side wall so then the long angle can watch the plant and watch the site, so the dude who's planting on the side wall can plant in peace and not die. That is what you do when you take what the enemy gives you. You can't just hard focus one side, because if it is getting very hard countered, but there is another option open, you need to go with the other option. Again, like on Chalet, if they are just absolutely just, they have like their whole team just contesting library side where they're contesting the half wall, have your team refocus, reset, and push solar side. Get people on the windows, get people on the main window, the master window, get people on the side top solar windows, get people walking up solar, get people on the bathroom window, like, and take solar, take through there, take what the other team gives you, because that is what's going to help you win so many rounds. Not doing one thing just because you want to do it, even if it is hard countered, and it is very low probability of you guys winning the round, is not how to play the game. In this game, you need to be switching it up. You need to be dynamic. You know what I mean? You're not just going to win games by doing the same thing over and over and over. This game is not one-dimensional. It's three-dimensional. You need to be able to adapt to certain things, and adapting and changing to what the enemy team is giving you, and adapting to what their weakness is for that round is going to help you just win so much more and help you rank up, most importantly. And last but not least, the last tip I have for you guys is to be a team player. And I feel like when people say that, a lot of people just immediately go to, oh, I need to play support. Oh, I need to play wall denial. Oh, I need to play hard breach. Oh, I need to play Thatcher. That is not what I'm saying in the slightest. Being a team player is more than that, right? Being a team player is playing the operators your team wants you to play. Playing the operators that need to be played, right? And that could mean, maybe you're playing bad, right? Maybe you're just not having the best map, so they ask you, hey, can you go on bandit, get these things, so we get the thermites, so then, we have a better chance of winning the round. That's okay. Sometimes you got to bite that bullet and do it. But then sometimes it's being like, hey, I'm playing really well, I'm going to hop on Vigil, and I'm going to go roam, and I'm going to go waste time, and I'm going to go get a pick. You know what I mean? Stuff like that, bro. It could be you playing frag. It can be you, hopping frag and like entry fragging when your team needs it. It could be playing a flex role. It could be playing a support role. It could be playing any of those operator roles. It can be other things not like it's other things not like operators, where it's like taking things that your team needs to take. Being the guy who's like, hey, we're attacking again Chalet upstairs. Talking about Chalet again. Chalet upstairs. We want to take the half wall. We need to take library side. We need to establish that control. So you need to be the guy that's like, okay, I can step up and I can go take library. If there's people there, I need help though. And they'll be like, oh, okay, just let us know. Be the guy who needs to, be the guy, bro. Be the guy for your team. Be a team player. Collaborate with your team. Give good comms. It is those small details in a game like this where it's like they make a huge difference. Like, you don't know how much like a one pick a round can get you. If you get the opening pick on the round, that is like an immediate, just, you have your odds to win the round are way boosted. If you get both of the thermite charges on a site where there needs to be a wall opened up for the attackers, and you get both of them as a successfully bandit trick, you are in such a good spot. You know what I mean? You are increasing easily the percentage you're going to win that round. Again, if you're giving a good call out, your teammate is going to have a better time at killing the person. And killing more people leads to round wins. And round wins leads to winning games. It's these small, small things that you being a team player will help increase. And then that increases games won and that increases your rank. So please just be a team player. Put the ego aside. You know what I mean? I get sometimes you need to do your own thing. And I totally get that. You know what I mean? Sometimes it is best to kind of just be like, okay, I'm just going to lock in myself and I'm going to get like, I'm going to just, I have it. I have the entry. You know what I mean? Maybe you found a gap and you're going to be like, okay, I need to just abandon what I'm supposed to do real quick because I can hop into site right here and get 2-3 kills for us. And then we can flood site and win the round. Sometimes you need to be like that. Sometimes you do need to play selfish, but most of the time you need to be playing as a team player. And I cannot stress that enough because that is one of the most important things in this game. Being a team player, collaborating with your teammates, it's not bad to do that. And I feel like sometimes it gets a bad rep because everybody wants to run in, everybody wants to be Ash, but you know, being a team player is not bad. You know what I mean? It's not embarrassing to be a team player and to help your team win rounds. All right, so that's going to be all for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed this one and learned some stuff. Obviously, I feel like I yapped a lot in this video, but I just wanted to get a lot of the points across because obviously the stuff I yap about is the stuff I'm passionate and I want to tell you guys, and it is the most important stuff. So I hope you guys did not get too bored of my yapping. But yeah, I hope you guys again learned one in this video. Make sure again you go down to the description, follow my Twitch. I'm live almost every single night over there, and make sure you again subscribe and like this video. I would really greatly appreciate it. I would kiss you guys if I could, but yeah. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.